to infinity and beyond.
Everyone, it's Roger and James here from DisKingdom with a weekly toy box challenge. Oh no, sorry, wrong game. In an interesting one, I put out a question on Facebook and Twitter about, give us some ideas for some upcoming episodes, because at the moment it's a little bit light on news, and so the question came in, I think, from Gerald over on the Facebook group. I'm saying about Lego Worlds is now doing like a monthly challenge. They're calling it the Jenny's Build Challenge, where you've got to share your creations with hashtag Lego Worlds. Where in this month you've got to build the perfect moon base because the new classic space pack is out for the game, and yeah, it's kind of interesting. They're gonna be sharing their favourite by the 8th to 16th, so that'll be the day that this episode comes out. So hopefully there'll be a new one and stuff. It's their first build challenge. Didn't know that. It's been a little bit difficult trying to find too much information. It's definitely not kind of sliding down the Disney Infinity line of having the updates on the websites and having a weekly challenge and stuff. But this is something I felt like the game needed a long time ago.
Yeah, this is actually something they kind of needed at launch, or maybe within a week or two of launch, of the full launch. I think it was in early access for quite some time, not during that period. But this would have drawn in a lot of the toy box artists. Now, I know a lot of them did end up picking up Lego Worlds, but I'm not sure it stuck around in their consciousness all that much. This is what they need, though. They really developed as a community once the challenges started to come out. You get a specific idea, and you just see what people can do with it. Now, in this case, it's a very broad idea. It's just do something with the moon biome and have fun with it. But this is really just them testing the waters, seeing if there's interest. And I think if there is a positive response to this, we'll start to see much more specific things like, take the Ninjago characters and do your favorite mech battle or something with them, once the movie comes out and so on. I don't know anything about Ninjago, clearly.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the trailer, that was about it. Because the game comes out on the Switch in September. It's a really cheap game as well. I mean, there's the 2 DLC packs. There's a new jungle pack, I think, come out recently, and a new space one. So it's interesting that they're doing this. I actually really hope that they actually do grab the, if anyone from Lego ever sees this, go watch what Disney Infinity did with their toy boxes. This is how you could make your game 1,000 times better. You can build on a community. You can build hype from this stuff, and really just, this is be a great thing. I like the idea of it being a monthly challenge. I think that's a better idea than the weekly challenge. I always felt that was a little bit of a rush, and also I'm building and stuff. So it's like this thing. I keep feeling like Lego World is like something like could quite easy drop into. The fact that it's coming to the Switch, I'm a little bit more like tempted to be like, I could play that a little bit and just dabble a little bit here and there. And because it's not expensive. I mean, the basic game, I think now I've seen it on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, like £14–15. But this continuous update of DLC, I'm really, is that kind of thing as well. I'd love to see some characters and stuff added to this game, because there's the worlds are oyster. If they can get this system and this platform running as a service, they can just keep adding more and more stuff to this game. But yeah, I thought it was quite interesting that this kind of came up, and I'm like, and it just I saw a couple of tweets today. I think a load of the Disney Infinity fans are like, "Oh, it was a toy box summit this time last year," and the hype of every single challenge. And this, I saw that picture of like Lego Worlds. And thought, that's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, and it's also important to keep in mind that not only these build challenges kind of appeal to the builders, but it brings in players who just want to play the game as well. That was one of the advantages of the toy box and whatnot, was even if you weren't a builder, there was a steady stream of content for you to play every week. There was, on the whole, especially as we got into Disney Infinity 3.0, pretty high quality. No one was going to mistake them for AAA games, but you got a good solid 15–30 minute experience, maybe even longer in some cases and shorter in others. And if Lego Worlds can capture that with this they could definitely build up to their own Toy
Yeah.
Box Summit kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, just looking. The thing is, here I'm just like looking at the Lego Worlds website now, and it's all very like that kind of thing of we've released a product, it's out now, you can go buy it, and that's kind of it. I mean, Lego generally in a whole have never been their idea of like community and stuff is they've never really quite grasped that same thing that Disney really latched onto and really drove home. You could say, well, that didn't really work either in the long run. But yeah, I think this is what this game needs. I think it's quite a cool thing. I also feel as well like the challenge as well. Sometimes as well, it's a bit of a funnel of the idea of if you're a bit like floundering of what do I do, what do I build? I don't know what to build, or I'll build this, and this is like it's like go build this. It's like it can funnel people that haven't maybe aren't actually sure what to build or what they should do, and I'm gonna be keeping. We're gonna be one of those things of keeping an eye on this.
Yeah, it's like Minecraft. For every amazing Minecraft creation that you see, someone builds like a 3D representation of the Mona Lisa or something. There's literally 1,000 other players who are sitting there going, "I don't know what to build.
No,
I'm going to build a 4x4 square house." I just built a roof. Most people when they play these games, they need a direction.
Yeah.
They need instructions to go. And it can just be very basic. It can be take the moon biome and build something cool. But I think they do need to focus a little bit more. They need to say build the moon biome or take the moon biome and build a NASA moon base where the astronauts would go and where they'd have first contact with aliens or something like that. And that's the theme. So maybe hopefully as we get further along, as they develop more of a system for that, they'll be a little bit more specific than show us a moon.
Yeah.
Because I can do that. I could probably just pre-generate the moon,
well, you
throw
need to
down
build
a couple rockets, and you're good to go.
Yeah, you need to build a moon base. Or build the perfect moon paradise. Yeah, so not even a base,
Paradise.
is it? Yeah, you could just yeah.
I'm just going to put cheese everywhere. I mean, that is literally my plan. Yeah. So it's moving in the right direction. I hope they get a positive response from this. Honestly, this is something they needed in LEGO Dimensions, but it's a little late for that.
Yes. On that, guys, are you going to be taking part in the LEGO Worlds challenges? Is this something that did you jump into it after Disney Infinity Toy Box was gone? Love to know your thoughts on this. James, where can they find you?
Find me heroiclegacy.com.
You can find me over at DisKingdom.com. You can also find us on YouTube order, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. And also a reminder that this month we're giving away a $20 voucher for Nintendo eShop, PSN, Xbox, Steam, etc. So be sure to check that out over at disgaming.com/giveaway. And we shall see you guys in another episode. Later. If you can dream it, you can do it.
And if I can do it, you definitely can do it.
Yeah, eventually.